Hi everybody, welcome back to another video. Me Fly Guy, looking forward to another British Airways flight today from stand 520 at Terminal 5 London Heathrow. We'll be taking this beautiful A320 on a nice flight down to the French Riviera, going down to Nice, where we look forward to seeing some lovely scenery on the way in, and we'll see what kind of arrival they give us. Is it going to be on the 04s or is it going to be on the 22s? We shall see. Usually an interesting approach into Nice, coming down over those mountains or those large hills on the south of France, then of course turning out over the Mediterranean. So we look forward to that. Weather in Nice at the moment looks pretty decent as well, so hopefully we'll get to see some sights. There is some cloud around, but should be good nonetheless. As you can see, ground crew are currently loading the catering, and we're getting the fuel loaded on as well. And then we'll jump inside the flight deck, and we've got a little bit of a change to our first officer. The last one we had Laura, wasn't too chatty, was she? So we've decided to sub her out, and we've gone for a slight change of character. We have Nick. Hello, Nick. Okay, so he's not going to say much right now, but hopefully as we get started he'll say a few words and maybe even perform a few actions. So I think it's about time to get Nick involved. Now this is a test. Let's see what he says. Let's see if he does anything and reacts. So here goes for nothing. Nick, let's start setting up.
Roger. Roger.
Oh, well, he said it twice. Maybe he's got a bit of a stammer, but oh, look at that. He's pressing buttons already. Brilliant. So he's going to go ahead and get the overhead started. And just like that, beautiful. So again, some power to the aircraft. Thank you very much, Nick. You're wonderful. Such an upgrade over Laura already. Good. So systems are coming alive. We are getting fuel loaded at the moment. That's all good. Let's lift up the lever. Brilliant. Look at that. Nick's a diamond. Alrighty. Here we go. A nice old model today, so. Right. Katsu. AOC. Light init. Init data request. Oh, thank you, Nick. And go to the edit page. Edit request. Oh, and he's even started the APU. Look at that. Wonderful. Alright, so today we are Speedbird 332. Enter that into our McDo. 332. Cost index up in 15 at the minute. See how we go. Cruising altitude today is going to be flight level 370. And if I just check my lovely OFP, we're expecting it to be pretty chilly up top, of course. Yeah, minus 58. Throw that in as well, minus 50. Brilliant. Ground temperature here at London Heathrow is currently 18 degrees. Doesn't feel like it though, a bit blowy. Talking of blowy, import the winds. Let the aircraft do that, and that is fabulous. Right, we'll come across to here. Nick, sorry mate, I'm going to borrow your screen a minute. We need to come over to AOC menu. Receive messages, get the load sheet information, which we don't have yet. Why don't we have that yet? Nick, what have you done? Why don't we have the load sheet? There it is. We cheat a bit. We should have yet. Zero fuel weight is actually going to be 57.1. That's takeoff weight. So let's use our zero fuel weight to 57.1. Coming.
I'm out for the walk around.
Alright, thanks Nick. He's even going to go and do a walk around for me. What a brilliant first officer he is. And he's gone already. Great. Nick doesn't waste any time. And while he's doing that, we can hope our load sheet comes in. But anyway, 57.1 for the time being.
I'm out for the walk around.
Yeah, alright, heard you first time, Nick, thanks. I hope it's not going to repeat everything twice. That would be a little bit iffy. Okie dokie. Where are we? 29.8. 29.8. Okay, fuel planning. Now we're going to be taking 7.2 tons of fuel. Not actually refueling, are they? We'll do a little bit of a ESX prompt here. They're loading the bags. Haven't loaded the fuel. GSX playing up again. Okay, well, there's another way around it. Right. Where is it? Do config fuel. Right. So we are wanting to take 7,200 kilos today. Populate that. And it's just right. Okay, brilliant. We've got the fuel on. Go back to the McDo menu and see if we've got anything on the load sheet yet. No. All right. Anyway, 7.2 tons of fuel is what we're taking. Wind data is up later. Fine, you can come back to the flight plan page. I'm not going to work. That's okay. Performance. Let's try flight plan first, actually. While Nick is away, might be a good idea. If we contact ATIS.
Temporary flight restrictions are in effect for Heathrow. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Juliet.
Any information, Juliet?
Heathrow Airport information, Juliet. 155 Zulu. Wind 190 at 10. Visibility 10 miles or more. No clouds detected. Temperature 18. Dew point 10. QNH 1020. VFR conditions. Landing runway 27 left. Departing runway 27 right. Transition
Okay.
level 060.
All right.
Flight restrictions are in effect for Heathrow. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Juliet.
Brilliant. Okay. So it's runway 27
I'm
right
back.
departure.
No issues on the walk around.
Thanks,
I'm
Nick.
back. No issues on the walk around.
Nick, if you're going to repeat yourself, mate, we're going to have an issue. I mean, thanks for doing the walk around, but I really don't want you repeating absolutely everything that you say. We'll address that as we go on, I think. Alright, so runway 27 right, departure, 27 right, and we're expecting the maxis. One Foxtrot, insert that. Nice, who knows, we'll get some clearance as we get closer, but if I just plan for 4 left Zulu for now, a nice arrival, so hopefully we get that one with a nice 7 Tango. 411. Pop that in there. Great. Now let's go and have a look at the performance figures. So now we have synced that to 7. Right. That's changing. It's dry. Packs will be off. Think the live weather. Calculate. See what performance figures we get. V1 152, rotate 152, V2 is 153, flap 1, trim down 0.3, flex temp 70. That's very high, so it's going to be very much derated takeoff today. We're quite light actually, only 140 passengers coming with us and 7.2 tons of fuel, so we're well below max takeoff weight. And engine out at 1500, thrust reduction 1000. That will do. Send to the McDo. And there's our performance figures loaded up. Great. Now we'll select 6000 for not just the transition altitude, but also restriction altitudes coming out of London Heathrow. Right.
All aircraft be advised information kilo now current. QNH1020.
So Nick, are you ready for the departure briefing?
Roger.
He's really got to get to grips with the fact that my name isn't Roger. Okay.
Hi, the security and safety checks are all done. Are we good to start boarding? Hi, the security and safety checks are all done. Are we good to start boarding?
Yes please, you can go for it now, thanks. She was loud.
Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
Speedbird 183 Heavy, ready to pick up AFR clearance to Kennedy. Speedbird 183 Heavy, Heathrow delivery. Expect runway 27 right. Compton Tree Foxtrot departure. Squawk for 235. Compton Tree Foxtrot departure. Squawk 4235. Speedbird 183 Heavy. Speedbird 183 Heavy, read back correct. Contact ground 121.705 when ready for push or start. Ground 121.705 when ready. Speedbird 183 Heavy.
Okay. Looking lovely. All good.
Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
I do believe we have. 7180, 72 tons.
Hello, a very good afternoon to you all. My name's Cameron.
There's Cameron, okay, so
To depart as soon as possible, please place your larger hand baggage securely into the overhead lockers. Smaller bags, including those tagged with the yellow label, should be placed under the seat in front of you. If you're sitting in a front row seat or an emergency exit row, the floor area around your seat must be completely clear for takeoff. Once your hand baggage is safely stowed, please make yourself comfortable and keep the aisle clear for all remaining customers to join us on board. As a reminder, smoking, including the use of e-cigarettes, vaping and other smoking devices is not permitted at any time whilst on board. This includes the toilets, which are fitted with smoke detectors. Once again, thank you and a very warm welcome on board this British Airways flight.
Okay, so that should be on.
Please use your airplane fuel system to set the
Captain.
desired fuel quantity.
Everything up here is good. Loaded. Fuel pumps can come on. Oh, you didn't put on the lights, okay. Or the nav light. Or the strobe light. Nick, I think we're gonna have to have a chat. Fuel's loaded, put the seatbelt signs on now.
American 107 Heavy, Heathrow delivery. Expect runway 27 right. Compton 3 Foxtrot departure. Squawk 5751.
Airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel
Compton 3
quantity.
Foxtrot departure. Squawk 5751. American 107 Heavy.
American 107 Heavy, read back correct. Contact ground
Okay, you have your
121.705
OFP
when
on.
ready for pushback or engine start.
Ground 121.705 when ready for pushback or engine start. American 107 Heavy.
Have a look outside, shall we?
Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
Cabin crew, boarding complete.
Go. Boarding is complete. Right, fantastic. This is all good. Everything's good here. Something I could have done before, but Nick. And now current ATIS is Kilo, not Juliet. Nick, you distracted me, mate. We should have asked for clearance.
Please use your airplane fuel system to
Heathrow
set the
delivery,
desired fuel
good afternoon. Speedbird 332 at stand 520, Taipei 320. Looking for IFR clearance over to Nice Côte d'Azur, please.
Speedbird 332, Heathrow delivery. Expect runway 27 right. Maxid 1 Foxtrot departure. Squawk 2532.
Roger, we'll expect runway 27 right with a Maxit 1 Foxtrot departure, squawk 2532, Speedbird 332, and I must say we have Kilo on board.
Speedbird 332, read back correct. Contact ground 121.905 when ready for push or start.
Thanks, we'll contact ground 121.905, Speedbird 332. Squawk 2532.
Speedbird 332, you're welcome.
Two. Push.
American 107 Heavy, runway 27 right taxi via Foxtrot, Bravo, Hotel, Alpha, Alpha Tree.
Alright, we'll taxi to runway 27
Before
right
start
via
checklist.
Foxtrot, Bravo,
Parking
Hotel,
brake.
Alpha 3, American 107 Heavy.
Parking brake.
On. On. Parking brake on. Set.
Takeoff speeds and thrust.
Use your airplane fuel
Are
system to set the
set
desired fuel
on
quantity.
5-2. Set and checked.
V1 152, VR 152, V2 153.
Checked.
Speedbird 22 Bravo Heavy, 8516 request pushback and engine start.
Set and checked.
Are you sure about that? Beacon.
Speedbird 22 Bravo Heavy,
Beacon
Heathrow
is
ground,
currently
pushback
off.
and
We
engine
can
start approved.
turn it on right now, actually.
Face north.
Pushback approved. Face
Beacon
north.
on.
Speedbird 22 Bravo Heavy.
Speedbird 332, we're ready for push and engine start, please.
Speedbird 332, startup approved. Call when ready for taxi.
We'll call when ready for taxi, thank you. Speedbird 332.
You're very welcome.
Beacon on.
Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
Repeat last.
Take off speeds and thrust.
Okay.
Beacon on. Speeds V1 152, VR 152, V2 153. Thrust, flex temp 70 degrees.
Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
Nick? That's unchecked.
Are you sure about that? Beacon.
Virgin 41 Romeo Heavy at gate 5.
Beacon on.
Request pushback.
Virgin for 1 Romeo Heavy, Heathrow ground, pushback and engine start approved. Face southeast.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face southeast. Virgin 41 Romeo Heavy. Speedbird 22 Bravo Heavy. Request taxi.
To set the desired fuel quantity.
Speedbird 22 Bravo Heavy, runway 27 right.
Hi,
guys.
via
Here's the load
Charlie.
sheet for you.
Alpha, Alpha Tree.
Let's
Runway
just.
27 right. Taxi via Charlie. Alpha. Alpha
Weird.
3 Speedbird 22 Bravo Heavy.
I might have to reset GSX here. Things have gone awry completely. Reset. Oh, doesn't it always happen when you're recording? Fantastic. Thanks, GSX. Come along. Well, I do apologise for this, everybody. Nine times out of 10, GSX works absolutely fine. And when you're recording, right, push back.
Hi guys, here's the load sheet for you.
Thank you. You can go now. Thanks.
No problem. Have a safe flight.
Virgin 41
Cheers, have a good
Romeo
one.
Heavy. Request taxi to the active.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Virgin for 1 Romeo Heavy, runway 27 right taxi via Romeo, Bravo, Kilo, Alpha.
And did we
Alpha
ever get
Tree.
the load sheet, by the way?
Runway 27 right. Taxi via Romeo. Bravo. Kilo Alpha. Alpha 3 Virgin 41 Romeo Heavy.
We did. There it is. Check the figures match.
Departure check completed. Bypass 10 inserted.
8. You. Brilliant.
Locking gear.
Good.
Release parking brakes, please.
Parking brakes released.
Commencing push. All engines are clear. Start at will.
Speedbird 6 Juliet. Ramp 524. Request pushback and engine start.
Okay, Nick. We're going to
Speedbird
start.
6 Juliet, Heathrow ground, hold position for traffic.
Start engine 1.
Hold position for traffic. Speedbird 6 Juliet.
Nick, engine mode selector, do engine start and start engine 1.
Iberia 0720, at run 46 will request pushback and engine start. Iberia 0720, Heathrow ground, pushback approved. Face north. Pushback and engine start approved. Face north. Iberia 0720.
Parking brake set. Okay, good stint. Start engine 1. Starting engine 2.
Okay.
Unlocking the nose gear.
Virgin for 1 Romeo Heavy. Hold position for traffic. I'll call you back.
Don't walk right behind the engine. Don't walk right behind the engine.
Bypass pin removed.
Virgin for 1 Romeo Heavy. Continue taxi.
Right is clear.
Continue taxi, Virgin 41 Romeo Heavy. Speedbird 486, at gate 515, request pushback.
Speedbird for 86, Heathrow ground, pushback approved. Face southeast.
Pushback and engine start approved, face southeast, Speedbird 486.
Iberia 0720, request taxi to the active.
Have we left?
Iberia 0720, runway 27 right taxi via Alpha, Alpha Tree. Runway 27 right taxi via Alpha, Alpha 3, Iberia 0720.
Good engine starts. Let's turn off the APU. Do have a fault reported on a door. Emergency exit door. All doors are showing.
Iberia 0720, hold position for traffic. I'll
Closed.
call you back.
Ladies and gentlemen, while we make our final preparations for departure, I would like to introduce you to our safety procedures.
Iberia 0720.
Please make sure that your hand luggage doesn't block the aisles or
it's
exits
cleared.
by using the overhead lockers or the area under the seat in front of you. Place items as far
Virgin for
forward as
1 Romeo
possible
Heavy,
underneath the
contact
seat in
Heathrow
front
Tower
of you.
118.50.
Make
Okay.
the most of the available space
Flaps
by
1.
putting the bags in the lockers sideways.
The wife turned on the windscreen wipers.
Heavy in the overhead lockers, as these items could fall out when they
Turn
are
off them.
reopened.
You're gonna damage the
For
window.
your safety and the safety of
I'll do
those
the
around
flaps
you.
one thing.
Portable electronic equipment such as games, computing and word processing equipment may interfere with aircraft systems and must be switched off during takeoff and landing. Portable telephones must be switched off for the duration of the flight. Please fasten your seatbelts ready for departure and make yourself comfortable.
Runway 27 right taxi via link 56 Bravo, link 58, link 60
Okay.
Alpha, Alpha Tree Speedbird 486.
Before taxi checklist. Engine mode select to normal.
Parking brake.
On.
Before start checklist completed.
Oh, he's just down again. Before taxi checklist.
Parking brake.
Parking brake on.
United 925 Heavy.
On.
516 request pushback and engine start.
And do the flight controls.
United 925 Heavy, Heathrow ground, pushback
Taxi
and engine
checklist.
start approved. Face north.
Yeah.
Pushback and engine start approved, face north.
Well,
United
I thought it
925
was
Heavy.
going well with my mate here. He's just staring at the checklist, but he's not actually doing anything about it. Set and checked.
Take off speeds and thrust.
Oh. Set and checked.
V1 152,
Oh.
VR 152, V2 153. Windows?
Closed and locked.
Are you sure about that? Beacon. Are you sure about that? Beacon.
On.
Before start checklist completed.
Oh my days, I don't know what we've got here. Alright, I have to play with that, I think. So order break is going to go to max. Takeoff config test. We shall do ourselves. Don't really trust him to do much at the minute. Predictive wind shear. We do have that emergency door.
Hey guys, all packs are on board. Are we clear to close?
Oh my goodness. I hope so, yes. I mean, everybody's on and we're sat here waiting to go. So, yeah.
United 925 heavy taxi for departure.
Let me just jump outside, guys. I need to check the door. It is closed. Alright. I'm just going to go for it.
Alright, we'll taxi to runway 27 right.
We need to get out of
Alpha 3 United 925 heavy.
Speedbird 332, ready to taxi to the active, please.
Speedbird 2 Mike Whiskey Heavy at gate 516, request pushback.
Speedbird 332, runway 27 right, taxi via Yankee. Bravo, link 58 Alpha, Alpha 3.
Taxi runway 27 right via Yankee, Bravo, link 58, Alpha, Alpha 3, Speedbird 332. Right. Nick.
Speedbird 2 Mike Whiskey Heavy, Heathrow ground. Pushback and engine start approved.
Now, I don't know if I trust him or not, but he can deal with the ATC from now on.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face north. Speedbird 2
Alright,
Mike Whiskey Heavy.
flight control check.
Delta 21 Heavy at gate
Flight
512,
control check.
request pushback.
Delta 21 Heavy, Heathrow ground. Pushback approved. Face northwest.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face northwest. Delta 21 Heavy.
Pull up. Pull down. Neutral. F. Right. Neutral. We'll do the rudder test after.
Speedbird 6 Juliet, Heathrow ground. Pushback approved.
Exit.
Face east.
Pushback approved. Face east. Speedbird 6 Juliet.
Iberia 0720. Contact Heathrow Tower 118.505. Bye-bye.
Nick is going
Contact
to,
Tower 118.505 Iberia 0720. Bye-bye.
I think Nick is trying to sabotage my flight. Alright, so for left, for right, neutral.
Speedbird 422, ramp 525, request pushback.
Speedbird for 22, Heathrow ground. Pushback and engine start approved. Face east.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face east. Speedbird 422. Speedbird 2 Mike Whiskey Heavy, ready to taxi to the active.
Speedbird 2 Mike Whiskey Heavy, runway 27 right, taxi via Delta, Alpha, Alpha 3.
Hey, clear right.
Runway 27 right
Clear
via
left.
Delta, Alpha, Alpha 3 Speedbird 2 Mike Whiskey Heavy. Speedbird 6 Juliet, request taxi to the active.
Straight. Nick, might substitute you out for Laura again. You can have airport.
Link 58 Alpha, Alpha 3.
I'm scared to press the config button.
7 right via Yankee, Bravo, link 58 Alpha, Alpha 3 Speedbird 6 Juliet.
Lovely takeoff
Delta 21
there.
Heavy, taxi for departure.
Right, what do we have now?
Runway 27 right, taxi via
Oh, I need to get to the bottom of this somehow.
Alpha, Alpha 3.
Takeoff, emergency
Runway
exit.
27 right via Foxtrot, Bravo, Hotel, Alpha, Alpha 3 Delta 21 Heavy.
Virgin
Index.
23 Heavy, at gate 516 request pushback.
Doors. Right, hang on.
Virgin 23 Heavy, Heathrow ground. Pushback approved. Face northwest.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face northwest. Virgin 23 Heavy.
And you can go back to flight plan. Let's have a look here. Config.
Speedbird 422, request taxi.
Speedbird for 22, runway 27 right taxi via Bravo, Kilo, Alpha, Alpha Tree.
Runway 27 right 5 Bravo, Kilo, Alpha, Alpha Tree, Speedbird 422.
I need to try and work out what's causing our fault with the door. This is closed. It looks fine. Maybe it's just not sealing properly. A little worrying.
Speedbird 332, hold position for traffic. I'll call you back.
Hold position for traffic. Speed by 332. Just a bit of time. Okay.
Negative, negative, hold position for traffic.
Holding position. Speed by 332. Internet. And it is right forward emergency exit. Close all. Config test. Ah, normal. Look at that. Wonderful. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. And why do you get me to stop when there's no one coming?
Virgin 23 Heavy,
I'm going.
request taxi to the active.
Virgin 23 Heavy, runway 27 right taxi
We're clear.
Golf,
We're clear, right?
Bravo,
It was just him
Hotel,
pulling out,
Alpha,
but
Alpha
a long
Tree.
way ahead of us anyway now.
Runway 27
Oh,
right
Will
Bay
was
Foxtrot,
full of
Bravo,
adventures
Hotel, Alpha, Alpha
this
Tree,
flight,
Virgin
isn't it,
23
so
Heavy.
far? I mean, this is amazing. We've had Nick playing up, we've had GSX playing up, Hyundai DC telling me to stop when there's nothing in front of me. The fun of flight sim sometimes, folks. You know, 9 times out of 10 it all goes absolutely swimmingly, perfectly, smoothly, and all the rest of it, and then you get these moments which, yeah, makes you question your own sanity sometimes. And Nick, I expected better. I think maybe I just have to do some tweaks. So Nick, if you don't know, if you're unaware, is part of a package called FS to Crew. Now, there's the animated one, which obviously Nick does do animations. We saw him earlier pressing buttons. But you have to have the FS to Crew Phoenix A320 package. So I got that, and I've got him as the animated officer. But obviously there's something not quite right in the config. For starters, they're repeating themselves. He doesn't pick up certain commands. So yeah, I think I'm just going to have to do some reworking on the config to get him working properly, hopefully for the next video. So we'll see how that goes. He has great potential, I'll say that. And we're zooming again. Look at the trees, autumnal trees. I don't know why they're there, per se. Can't say I've ever seen them over there, but hey. What about over there? What have we got? Yeah, some green, some autumnal. That's kind of how it is at the minute, so... Flight Sim obviously changing seasons on us now. As we are now in October. I believe we're in October already. Where does time go, huh? United's...
Speedbird for 22.
IAEs.
Contact Heathrow Tower 118.505.
29 knots, I want to go over 30. Just shouted at.
505 Speedbird 422.
This might sound like a silly question, but why is he on the runway?
Heathrow Tower 118.505.
This is how accidents happen, look.
Over to Tower
Oh, right, he's just done an about face. Good. Well, at least now he's facing the right direction. Delta. Tut tut. Tut tut tut. Alright, so we'll be lining up behind our company there.
Speedbird 332, continue taxi.
Continue taxi, Speedbird 332. Kind of had anyway. Right, we need to get some clearance now.
Speedbird 332, contact Heathrow Tower 118.505. Bye-bye. Contact Tower 118.505, Speedbird 332.
Heathrow Tower, good afternoon. Speedbird 332. We are holding short, runway 27 right, and we're ready to go.
Speedbird 332, Heathrow Tower, wind 190 at 11, runway 27 right, cleared for takeoff.
Lineup checklist.
Runway 27 right, cleared for takeoff, Speedbird 332.
If he works. Lineup checklist.
All aircraft be advised information Lima now current, QNH1020.
He's not going to work today. Okay, I'll have to set him up. Right, lights, 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 lights. Let's do all of this ourselves. We're used to it anyway. Take off. Probes. Landing lights. Packs. 1 off. 2 off. On this way after us, the first officer, and confirm. We were cleared for takeoff, weren't we? We were indeed. Right, clear for takeoff. We are. Get this bad boy on the runway. Nick, are you good for rolling? Yeah? Nope. Wait, let's do it then. Chrono. Light now down pressure. Now flex. 70 SRS or runway. Order thrust is blue. Speed's alive. ECAM memos, take off no blue. 100 knots. Neutral.
Thrust set 100 knots.
Oh, good lord. He's come alive. Resurrect.
V1, rotate.
Rotate indeed, my friend. Here we go. Woo! What the heck?
Positive
Microsoft
climb.
wings.
Pitch, pitch.
Yeah, oh my goodness, what is going on here tonight? You know, one of those days where you think, maybe I just should have not bothered. Right, here we go. Last. Flight directors.
Speedbird 332, contact London Control 118.825.
And thrust climb.
Contact London Control 118.825,
Thrust
Speedbird
climb set.
332.
What a sunset
Control,
though.
Speedbird 332, 1,600 feet.
Alright, AP1. Boom, airplane, you can do something.
Identified. Climb to flight level 180.
180.
Climb to flight level 180, Speedbird 332.
You know what time is it? Set altitude 180. See if you'll do it. Nick, set altitude 180. Flaps clean. Oh, okay, I'll do it. Flaps clean. 180. Anyhow, he's responding to some things and not others. Open climb. Excuse me. Flaps are coming up. Right, okay. Now we get a pack on. Nose lights come off. E-brakes disarmed. And yes, we can put the other pack on now. Don't worry. 10 seconds really between packs. Goodness me. After takeoff, checklist, please. He looks scary, doesn't he? Especially when he's not actually doing anything. He's just along for the ride today, I think. Alright, standard pressure.
Standard cross-checked. Passing flight level 066.
Nick. Wow.
Now.
Wow. Ding the crew. They can start their service. Let's have a look outside. It's probably better than looking at Nick. Bye bye, London. Ooh, I do like the sunset though, it looks nice. Mind your ears. Go outside. Nice departure out of London Heathrow. Looks like we're leveling off. Or is it just wind? Bit of buffet, I think. Oh, 10,000 feet. Okay, cool. Landing lights off. Oh, he has! Nick! We did all that while we were looking at the outside view. What are we going to do with the seatbelt signs? Still looks a bit cloudy, murky, possibly bumpy. No real weather to talk of though. We'll keep the seatbelt signs on. So maybe he's just going to do little bits for us today. Hey Nick. I mean, I guess, technically speaking, you've still done more than Nora ever did. That's something. You need this. Right, you can have the window shade up if you want, mate. Here you go. Should have put your sunglasses on. I saw you with them on earlier. Now it's funny you've taken them off. Okay. Plug my EFB back in. There we go. Airfield down there. So that, I think, is Don's fault. Dunsfold aerodrome.
Contact London Control 118.475, speed bird 332.
Let's get maximum climb rate.
Through flight level 156 for flight level 180.
Midhurst. Extend the range on there. Oh, TCAS. Jeez, where is he? Right behind us. 370.
Climb to flight level 370, speed bird 332.
Set 370 blue. And we are climbing. Oh my goodness, that was a big stutter. What is going on tonight? noise level. Wanted to see it bobble. I think it's great animations. I mean, the Phoenix is just so superbly put together. Right, extend the range. Again, he's complaining about that aircraft. Where is he? Can we see him from the external view? Oh, no way, too cloudy. There's somebody out there stalking us. Hence the TCAS alerts. Above? Possible if he's from Manchester or something, but no, I can't see him. It's very loud out there. Okay. I can't see anybody. That's the thing. Oh, he's right there, look. It's supposed to be the same altitude. Right on top of us. Where? Where is he? The Phantom plane. What is going on with this simulator this evening? The Phantom planes. Everything's just... No. Do some scenery instead. Sunshine.
Good afternoon, London Control, Speedbird 36 Lima Uniform, descending via Elisa 1 Hotel, flight level 222.
It's passing over the coast now.
Speedbird 36 Lima Uniform. London Control. Radar contact.
Looking towards Chichester on the right hand side there. Just a harbour. And then on the left. If we can get back here maybe. Might be able to see Brighton at some point. Brighton and Hove. Yeah. Marina and things. Alright, now over the English Channel now. Off towards France. Nothing on the weather, let's put the terrain radar on. Yeah, we can take off the seatbelt signs now. All things we want to use the loo. Nice to be above the clouds, isn't it, Nick? This fly guy. Yeah, everything's good up top. Everything's good down here. Okay, so progress. We won't put in the runway because we don't actually know what we're getting yet, but put in the airport, LFMN. Cruise flight level 370 is what we've got selected. Optimum 360. Recommended max 390. So 370 is good for us today. Fabulous. Cruise. Yeah, that'll change as we do something with the cost index there. Oh, the wind's treating us 21 knots. Okay. Hopefully I'll shift to more of a tailwind as we get going, but... we shall see. Hello, side stick full. Side stick's fine, because everything else is broken tonight. Alright, let's have a look over here. Arrival weather. Oh, we didn't even do a passenger briefing. How shocking. That's the current conditions in Nice. 19 degrees, that's quite nice. Broken at 056. Winds 140 at 4. Cool. Alright. Nice one. See what Beyond ATC gives us as regards runways. It's not always on point going to the winds, but we shall see. Okay, I'm gonna jump outside, watch some views, and I'll shut up and you can enjoy the view.
1,000 to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll soon be passing through the cabin with your meal. On the menu today, we have a variety of dishes, full details of which can be found in our onboard magazine inside the back pocket in front of you. During the meal service, we ask that you return your seat to the upright position as a courtesy to your fellow passengers. Thank you.
Alright, so despite everything else going a bit wonky this evening, Nick, despite that, we are now at cruise, so yeah, good. Our cost index up to 15, that's going to give us a cruising speed of Mach 0.78 roughly. We have a nice tailwind as well by the looks of things, currently 59 knots, good. That'll help push us along, giving us a time of arrival of, is it 1809? 1809. And let me just check when our expected arrival time, 1840. So knock that down a bit. See what kind of impact that will have. Not much. 1811. 0. 1812. Okay. Not often in aviation you want to add time on, but I think in this instance we'll do that. We'll just stick to CI0. That will give us 0.75. Anyway, it's easier on the engines. We'll still get there early because we did leave only 3 minutes early. And yeah, that'll get us in there at least 10 minutes early. Okay, let's stick with that. That's good. If things change, we can always modify the cost index, which is what happens in the real world anyway, so there you go. Okay, I'm going to keep quiet, go back to some of the external views, and I'll catch you all later.
330.
Climb to flight level 330 Iberia to 590.
Paris Control, Griffin 2816, good afternoon, flight level 350. Griffin 2816, Paris Control, radar contact. Speedbird 13 Mike Romeo, Alesso 1 Hotel, runway 27 left. Report ready for descent.
Alesso 1 Hotel, runway 27 left, ready for descent. Speedbird 13 Mike Romeo.
Speedbird 13 Mike Romeo, descent to flight level 180.
Descent to flight level 180, Speedbird 13 Mike Romeo.
Speedbird 13 Mike Romeo, contact Paris Control 119.825.
Center on 119.825, Speedbird 13 Mike Romeo.
France Soleil 27 Tango Whiskey, contact Paris Control 118.05. Have a good afternoon.
Center on 118.05, France, Solo 27 Tango Whiskey.
Boeing 486 Lima, contact Bordeaux Control 130.9.
Center on 130.9, doing 486 Lima.
Charlie Lima, flight level 216.
Briefing to Charlie Lima, Paris control identified. Speedbird 332, contact Paris control 118.05. Have a good afternoon.
Center on 118.05, Speedbird 332. Paris Control, Speedbird 332. Good afternoon. Flight level 370.
Speedbird 332, Paris control, radar contact. Easy 92 X-ray Bravo, contact Dreams control 128.3. Contact Rhymes control 128.3, Easy 92 X-ray Bravo.
130.85, Speedbird 332. Marseille Control, Speedbird 332, flight level 370.
Speedbird 332, Marseille Control, identified.
with you for a bit. Well, we'll see how we get on. So we're just our top of descent is closing in on us. The colour in the cockpit, I mean, oh my word, colours are just gorgeous. Aren't they, Nick? I mean, look at that. What I love about the Phoenix as well is the scratch marks on the window. Absolute. Phoenix really know what they're doing. Can't wait for the Neos. Might have said it before in a previous video, but I cannot wait for them to bring out the Neos. It's just going to be superb. I mean, yeah, the product was just fantastic. I mean, the other colours here have got nothing to do with them. This is purely into Microsoft itself. I mean, look at it. Yeah, it's just like real life, isn't it? Turn out the lights here. Good stuff. Right, we're going to get ready for top of descent, so I'm just going to do some bits and then we'll come back and we'll get ready for that. Right. Another nice sunset in Microsoft Flight Simulator. I mean, it tried to kill us earlier, granted. Excuse me, and tried to kill us. Tried to stop us from taking off. Had an emergency door problem, an exit door problem. What else have we had? GSX with the fuel. Didn't really want to fuel us up. And then when we fueled it, then it wanted to give us fuel. We've had all kinds of shenanigans. Didn't want to push us back because we hadn't finished the fueling, it thought. And it's just been on. Then of course we've got our friend here, Nick. Nick, what happened to you, buddy? I don't know. Anyways, we'll get him checked out when we land in Nice. He might need some medical attention, I think. Looking at the eyes, definitely. Nick? Yeah, I think he must have been taking something before he boarded. A YouTube video about that, actually. Southwest pilot was taken off for a drink. I don't want to disparage the airline. I understand they're a very good airline, but she was on the news as well, I'm sure. Southwest Airlines? I think it was Southwest Airlines pilot. Yeah, taking off the plane, drinking. While it was still on the ground, he hadn't taken off actually. So at least he hadn't flown anywhere. And I'm just turning up for his shift, and I think a few people have noticed he was slurring words and stuff. Not great. Doesn't inspire confidence, does it? So yeah, hopefully the right thing happened there. You do not want a drunk. So 40 miles to top of descent. I think we can start planning now. So let's get this in. Latest weather in Nice 1021. So come to our performance page. Go to next. 1021 on the QNH. Temperature in Nice at the moment 19 degrees. Well, that's very, very pleasant indeed. And the wind variable at 2 knots. Variable at 2 knots. Yeah, I'm doing it. Don't nag me. I'm just going to keep that in. 133 at 2. Right, let me go to my charts. I'll just find out. I'm just thinking. ATC haven't really given us anything to go on yet, have they? I'm going to leave that for a second. The barrow. Until ATC have given us something to work with. Because I don't yet know which runway we're going to be taking. If wind's variable, we could do either. Probably the 04 would be good. But we shall see. Beyond ATC might give us something completely different. We will need to start descending soon. 30 miles. We'll get enough time, but depending on the runway. Mind you, we planned for 04. So all they will do, if it's 22, that will just extend that out a little bit more. Okay. We'll wait for instruction. Because they'll be getting in contact with us. There we are. That's 04 left. Fantastic. Just the one we wanted. So we'll accept that.
Missile 7 Tango, runway 0 for left, speedbird
04 left. Fantastic. So we can plan for that now. So 04 left. Minus Zulu. We check on the chart. And can't see aircraft 311 feet. So we'll put that into the barrow. 11. Put that in there. Right, fuel prediction. Let's do our calculations. So 57, 60.7 will be our weight. That's obviously good. Fly, 04 left. Base 60.7 tons. That's with low brake flap full. Let's try flap 3. We can still squeeze it. Flap 3, so we'll be almost full length. There's a slight margin there as well in the Phoenix tool, but if I just go to the airport chart, 04 left. Yeah, so we'll probably vacate Hotel 1 near the end of the runway, not actually the end. Yeah, so Hotel 1, probably at the latest, might even be able to get off at the Gulf. We shall see. Brilliant. That's everything we need, so we can still do a flap 3 landing. So I'll go back to path. Next. And we'll go config 3. And up top, of course, we want to do landing. Oh no, landing flap 3. Report ready for descent. Well, we are ready for descent, so we're ready for descent now, please.
Missile 7 Tango, runway 0 for left, ready for descent, speedbird 332.
Thank you, Nick.
Descent to flight level 340, speedbird 332.
340, check, 340, blue, started our descent.
Center on 12.5, speedbird 332, bye-bye.
Okay, so we need to be 340 here, nice
speedbird 332.
2 pox between flight level 200, 320, all very achievable for now.
Descend to flight level 240, Speedbird 332.
November 920 Tango Tango. Descend to flight level 120. Descend to flight level 120, November 920 Tango Tango.
Control, Griffin C. Charlie Lima, flight level 370.
Griffin to Charlie Lima. Marseille Control. Identifier. Glycine 3 November. Descend to flight level 080.
Descend to flight level 080, Griffin 3 November.
Dark Blue Flat 1 November. Contact Nice approach 120.655.
Contact Nice approach 120.655, Dark Blue 51 November.
November 920 Tango Tango. Descend to flight level 080. Descend to flight level 080, November 920 Tango Tango. Glycine 3 November. Contact Nice approach 120.655.
Contact Nice approach 120.655, Griffin 3 November.
Okay, so we've got some more aircraft around us. Something to watch out for. Looks like there's a few going into Nice at the minute. Just looked up beyond ATC's flight tracker now. You can see the airplanes up here. You can see those twinkly lights.
Descend to flight level 120, Speedbird 332.
120. 120. I'm going to be 160 Amfu. As long as that's achievable. Keep the speed up and a little better. And then we've got 120 here, and it's showing that we're not going to make it. We're only going to be 120 right there, so let's bring in the speed brakes and bring that back. There we go. There we are. 20, that's where we want to be. And then as we adjust the speed as we get lower, at 120 we should be fine, we can maintain this speed. Although there is a constraint there of 250 knots. That's inconvenient. I'll address that as we get closer. Might have to manually adjust things. Okay, green dots coming in. That's good. Aircraft is slowing nicely anyway. And still maintaining profile. We should be good, chap. The plane is behaving itself. Lovely. Brakes still out. Now out. Leaving off that energy. Have another aircraft over here which we have to watch out for. I'm not seeing him on the TCAS though. Mind you, the issues we've been having today. Hardly surprising. Yep, intentional, thank you. Nick's properly given up. He's just not getting involved in anything right now. Nick, look, plane. Not bothered, no. And that's range in 250. I like to keep it just a knot under actual speed. I don't know which way I'm going. I don't need 250 yet anyway, so it's good. Good to be ahead of ourselves. Brake will be low. Town's down. The lighting in this sim is just beautiful. And apparently in sim update 4 the lighting is going to be even better. The ground lighting. Looking forward to seeing that. If anyone is in the sim update 4 beta and can confirm, please do let me know. The other one is going to drop. I mean, it took ages for sim update 3 to drop, so we shall see what happens. Hopefully it won't be too much longer. So these are the clouds we spoke about. I think temperature will be fine though coming through. I mean, a bit chilly now, but into destination data, I'm sure I have that. Config 3, barrel ref. Probably talking about the winds. Let's just check on those winds again. We've got 1080s. My eyes. 1006. 1006 at 6. I'll be happy. Brush that metal. Variable at 2. It is variable at 2. Alright, so keep it 100. We'll go to /2. No, okay. 100. Oh. Yeah, thank you. 100. /2. If it is 2 knots, that would be beautiful. So we do have a discontinuity here from MUS, from MUS. That's generally because we'll get vectors around for the RNAV. We do have to stay away from those posh people in Cannes and Saint-Tropez. They pay a lot of money to live there and they don't want noisy aircraft flying over them. But we might just have to disappoint them tonight. We shall see.
Descent to flight level 080, speedbird 332.
080 blue. All good. Right, we are not far off those clouds. Temperature is -5.
Centre 120.85 EGM 659.
Might have to put on some engine anti-ice here. There's weather on the radar as well. Bringing in some of that speed brake. Not gain too much in the way of energy. There we go.
Centre on 120.85, speedbird 332. Marseille Control, speedbird 332, descending via Missile 7 Tango, flight level 143. Speedbird 332, Marseille Control identified.
Okay. Why is it not giving us
332, contact Nice approach 120.655.
Nice approach?
Contact Nice approach 120.655, speedbird 332.
You're going to give us vectors.
Nice approach, speedbird 332, flight level 135 with information kilo.
Istanbul 332 Nice approach. QNH 1021 expect VILS Yankee runway 04 left with the Muse 1 transition.
QNH 1021 expect the ILS Yankee runway 0 for left with the Muse 1 transition, speedbird 332.
That's fine. Okay, 1021.
332, descent to 4,000 feet. QNH 1021.
Descent to 4,000 feet, QNH 1021, speedbird 332.
Alright, it's going to be able to see seatbelt signs on. We're about to hit those bumps. Temperature is +12. We're good, don't need anti-ice.
Cross Muse level above 4,000 feet. Cleared ILS Yankee runway 04 left.
Clear direct Muse. Cross Muse at or
Oh,
above
speed brakes
4,000
are coming
feet.
out again.
Cleared ILS Yankee runway 0 for left, speedbird 332.
I'd like to be slowing down as well, ideally. We're setting the menu up there, aren't we? Okay. Better. Zero. No, a bit high-ish. I'm just going to cut this discontinuity. Insert that. That'll give us an angle to go in at. 30 miles, just over 30 miles from Nice. I'd like to be a little bit lower. Landing lights on. Seatbelt signs are on. Let's get just below 10,000 feet on the landing system. Range in.
Kilo 14, clear direct mirrors. Cross mirrors at or above 4,000 feet. Cleared ILS Yankee runway 04 left.
The landing system.
Cross mirrors at or above 4,000 feet. Cleared ILS Yankee runway 04 left, Kilo 14.
That's all the way back now, 190. Descend a bit quicker, please. checks out. Now slowing. Let's go flaps 1. Speed checks flaps 1. Will help. Rate of descent. Coming down. And take off some of that energy. And we're in the cloud. Okay, so Lempu says above 4,000 and at 200 knots. Well, we've already got the speed checked, so it's just 4,000, which we should achieve before we get there. So we can wind that back up. Perfect. 1,100 feet per minute. So we still do have the speed brakes deployed. Let's retract. Wonderful. And let's arm the speed brakes. Hello, thank you. Speed brakes are armed. Alright, so Saint-Tropez and Cannes over here. Bustling city of Nice over there. Aircraft out there. Oh, sneaky. One on the TCAS coming in. 900 feet below us. Over there. Yep, can you see him? The cloud obscuring our view. I hope he's not going to get a sneaky... He is, isn't he? 180. If they take him to here, which is probably what's happening, he's going to be directed here and then on to Perth. Might be okay, we should be okay. Distance.
Please approach Swiss 200 Hotel. Good evening. Flight level 163 with information kilo. Swiss 200 Hotel needs approach. QNH 1021 expect the ILS Yankee runway 04 left with an Air 1 transition. QNH 1021 expect the ILS Yankee runway 04 left with an Air 1 transition. Swiss 200 Hotel.
Everything up top is fine. Config for landing flap 3, all the lights are on. Should be on. Beautiful. And there's our runway. Left. Where is the other plane? There he is. Good grief, okay. 8 miles. To do this really so far away from the airport, but 170 is fine. I mean, plane's not losing speed. Let's go flaps 2. Let's check flaps 2. And 4,000. A little bit more of that speed. 600 feet per minute, 4,000. Fix here. Localizer. On the localizer.
Please approach Air France 7308. Flight level 165.
And there it is. Okay, good. And what's our go around altitude is 3,000. Approach mode. Yeah, we'll go dual. Okay, we are established. Can you report established, please?
Speedbird 332, established on final approach.
Thank you. Okay, glide slope's coming in. Glide slope is captured. Yes. Lovely runway directly ahead of us. No idea where the traffic went. There's one out here. There's no way he should be cutting in front of us. But the way things have gone this evening, probably will. Okay, well, worry about that if it happens. Lovely lights of Nice right ahead of us. Monaco, just the other side. Airport. Ooh, that looks nice. Look at that. Cop a load of that. Oh, beautiful. Wow. Very pretty. Very, very pretty. And then the sea. Okay. Lights should be dimmer than that. Pretty in the cabin, I think. Right. Approach speed. $2,500. 2,500 checked and geared out. Three green. And flap 3 remaining. Now flap 3 coming now. Flap 3 speed check, flap 3. Excuse me. We have slight crosswind from the right hand side, blowing across the Mediterranean, or not wind.
Nice approach. Swift 9 Mike Romeo. Good evening. Flight level 104 with numbers.
And autopilot disengaged.
Swift 9 Mike
My
Romeo,
airplane.
nice approach. QNH 1021, expect VILS Yankee runway 04 left with the Muse 1 transition. QNH
Floated
1021,
down to
expect
the glide
VILS
path
Yankee runway
on the
04
road.
left with the Muse 1 transition. Swift 9 Mike Romeo. Swift 9 Mike Romeo. Descend to 4,000 feet. QNH 1020. Descend to 4,000 feet. QNH 1020. Swift 9 Mike Romeo. Swift 200 Hotel. Clear direct near.
The aircraft stayed out of our way.
Above 4,000 feet. Cleared ILS Yankee runway 04 left.
1,000 check.
Clear direct near us. Cross near us at or above 4,000 feet. Cleared
Oh,
ILS
below
Yankee
glide
runway
path.
04 left. Swift 200 Hotel.
Going to white to red.
Swift 9 Mike Romeo. Clear
It looks
direct
good.
near. Cross views at or above 4,000 feet. Cleared ILS Yankee runway 04 left.
Typically, that wind is turning to a slight tailwind. 2 knots negligible. Looking good. Not centre line though. Allowed it to wander a bit there, particularly looking at the scenery. Okay, 500 checked. It's pretty round here, look at the mountains. Oh my goodness, stop looking at the mountains. Okay. Let's do continue. Dear. Dear, dear.
100. 50. 30. 20. Reach
wasn't bad. That's a nice butter. Okay, reverse green cell.
Airfront 7308. Clear direct Nero. Cross Neros at or above 4,000 feet. Cleared ILS Yankee runway
Mostly on the
04 left.
centre line.
Clear direct Neros. Cross Neros at or above 4,000 feet.
20
Cleared
knots,
ILS
reverse
Yankee
is
runway 04 left.
stowed.
Airfront
Okay, manual
7308.
braking, we'll ignore that one. And we'll just roll out to where we said initially, which is the next one to the end. The hotel one? This one, right. Aww. Why the pedals to work? There we are. Here we go. Welcome down to Nice, everybody. And speed brakes away. Flaps clean. Yeah. Okay. Hello. Did you not have ground? Contact ground, please.
Speedbird 332, request taxi to allocated gate.
Speedbird 332, ramp 23 Charlie, taxi at pilot's discretion.
Oh, pilot's discretion.
Ramp 23 Charlie taxi at my discretion. Speedbird 332.
Helpful. Okay. I'm going to ramp 23 Charlie. Now then. Now then. 23 Charlie should be in the next right. And I think probably even going the next one is probably better actually. There's 2-3 Charlie. 4-2-4 Charlie, 2-2-6. Where have they hidden 2-3 Charlie? Oh, you're kidding me. Okay. Alright, I know where we're going. So it's the next right. Basically, we'll be facing him up Volanta, but Volotia. Right, yeah. Runoff's off. Oh, not him. That one down there, Velotia, hello. Down here, and then it's going to be the first ramp on the left. Charlie. Okie dokie, so APU feed comes on, tap light off. Please. Charlie. How far do they want us to go? And why is the GSX crew over there on 23 Delta? They did say 23 Charlie, didn't they? Or have I completely messed up here, chat? No, it is 2-3 Charlie, that's what it is. Oh. Live without GSX tonight, they've done us enough harm anyway. And we're going to stop right here. Beautiful. Parking brake is on. Engine 1 off. Engine 2 off. Come up top. Speed is on. Wait for the engines to drop below 8 and 2. I have. Light off. And of course, if I am not parked at the wrong parking position, I'll have you know, you are at the wrong position. I'm not. No, you have to come over to me, I'm afraid. Right, we'll ignore them. We'll come over here. Dismiss. Be able to get some kind of thanks from Phoenix. GPU is good, good. So we'll go forward stairs, off stairs. Cargo is open. Thermal power can come on, and come off. That can come off, that can come off now. Don't want to create too much noise for these wonderful people in these. Seatbelt signs can come off. And those are in place. Doors in the middle. And that, as they say, mind your ears, is that. Oh, look at that. My goodness. Not clearance is good. It looked awful. It's actually not. Okay. And there you go. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Nice Côte d'Azur. The French Riviera. Looking gorgeous at night time as always. A nice approach we actually got here. Despite sim shenanigans trying to stop us from accomplishing our task tonight. But we have got in, and I'll have to see what to do about Nick. He really knocked us up a bit, and then GSX just doing GSX things. Anyway, British Airways over there. That's all from me tonight. I'll leave you here with a little bit of outro. We're not going to get a bus, are we? Because we're in the wrong position, so forget watching passengers be bored. Doesn't look as though that's going to happen tonight. Anyway, there you go. I'll see you again next time. I'll leave you with the outro.